What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kai Plays back in their banger video, and today I'm going to be showing you some arena solo gameplay. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button, it would be much appreciated. When I play arena, my drop spot is Lighthouse. I land here and then I actually rotate either to the houses up above Pleasant Park or over to the little shack in between here and the Shark. If you would like to land at Lighthouse also, break the Lighthouse down when you land and then farm the mats around it, and so you can wait for the loot to drop down. It's much more convenient and you get a little extra mats while you're doing it. In this gameplay, I chose to push up toward the houses above Pleasant because I heard action there, so I went over there to try and get the last kill, and that's exactly what I did. After I got this kill, I went over, got the guy's loot, and then next where I'm going to rotate is to the shack over by the Shark, so I can see if anyone's there. If anyone's there, then I'll fight them. If not, then I'll rotate toward the Shark. But in this gameplay, I went over to the shack and there's two people there. So as you can see here, I'm moving toward the little shack that you can see over in the distance, and I skipped it to where I got there. And you can actually hear people here. I kind of heard someone, I wasn't sure exactly where they were, but turns out they were behind me the whole time. They turned to shoot me and they missed all their shots, you'll see here in a second. And I turned around and I had to actually fight this guy. But then once I was in the middle of this fight, I heard the Scar guy start to come over as soon as I finished the kill. So you can see that right here. I just 3-round bursted him with the purple AUG to get that kill. And then I skipped it a little forward, and the guy with the Scar and grappler actually came over. So I'm going to fight him right here. I'm fighting him. He boxes himself up. He's down below. So right here, I'm just going to shoot his wall, see where he's at. He actually tries grappling up to me, and he RPGs me down. And I'm still on high ground. He starts below me. He grapples up, and I hit a pretty solid 88 pump to his head right there. And as you can see right here, I'm trying to get in his box. I took both those things, but he got out. He's above me right now, so I'm trying to get up. I got that ramp over him. He's in that box right there, as you can see. I shoot my shotgun next, he makes the edit. I hit him. I get in his box. He drops down. And right here, he did not make a smart play. He tried editing on me, and I had first shot opportunity, so I got him out there. So right here, you can't really see my loadout because I forgot to record this gameplay early, which I'm sorry for that, but this is just a spectator view. I had the Scar, the grappler, a green pump, RPG, and minis after this. And now I skipped it to where another dude is in the water. I'm on an island ahead of the Shark, and there's actually a guy swimming. I have no clue where he came from. I got a couple tags on him, and then he went in the shack and hid. I didn't think that he was a very good player, so I decided to rush him since I got about a 50 damage tag on him. So I grappler over to him, and as you can tell, you'll be able to see here, he was not very good at all. As soon as I went over, he instantly got in the boat. So I just tracked him down, got a free easy kill basically is what happened here. I don't know what he was doing. And then later on, I skipped it a lot forward. I'm at the house above Pleasant Park. It's up to the right on the mountain, and I see a dude down here on the island, so I actually decided to push him. And when I went over there to push him, I took a little bit of fall damage right there, but that didn't stop me pushing him. I still actually went over to the island, and I could not find him, so I just went ahead and built around a little bit of the cozy campfire, and I decided to use it right here to get my HP up. I skipped it forward about 10 seconds, and I hear him, but I'm not sure where he is. So I actually dropped down. Turns out he was in the shack below me the whole time. And so he runs out, and then I'm building, and then he's trying to build on me. He actually falls, and then he hides in the box. So right here, I'm trying to get his cone. I was just spraying it first, and I tried getting his cone. I got it right here, and then as soon as I decided to edit, I got in his box. I got in his box right here, but I couldn't land any shots, unfortunately. So we both fell down, and then I jumped out of the box because I didn't want to be stuck in a box with him. That's pretty unsafe, as you can tell. So I tried to go up behind him, and actually I got very fortunate here. He actually tried dropping down. He actually dropped down, and he was in a very bad position because he couldn't build a wall on the side of the shack. So as you'll see right here, I'll get a pretty hard shot on him. I get the max green pump damage of 160, and then hit him with the Scar, and he was dead. So I got a little bit of loot there, and then I started to loot up. And there was really nothing that I needed here, so I went over to the upgrade station right next to it, and I upgraded my green pump up to purple so I could get the better shotgun. And then I went back and re-got the rest of his mats just so I could have the better shotgun. That would put me in a much better position for the end game. Actually, I skipped a little forward. I'm back up to the houses above Pleasant because this is where the circle finished. And I hear a guy in this house, but I'm not sure exactly where he is. So I decided to try and fight him. He was hiding in the house. He tried running out and around. Unfortunately, I could only hit one shot right there, but then I get another little tag in here. And turns out there's a guy actually to our right. He didn't end up shooting me, but as soon as I broke this dude down to try and fight him, my kill instantly got stolen from the guy to the right, because he'll build up, I'll turn around and look, and my kill got stolen. So I had to fight this dude in front of me. I went to fight him, we got really high up, you'll be able to see here in a second, and then people started shooting down, so he launch padded away, and I actually just waterfalled down, as you'll see here in a minute. But I'm trying to fight him, I'm trying to hit him with RPG, and then I see he's cranking up above me because I had no clue where he was. So I grappler up to him, and he keeps on going. He has the header right there, but I side jump out, got a ramp over his box, and now he still has high ground on me. And so here, I'm actually in a box, I'm just waiting, and then I waterfall down because I hear it getting shot down. As you can see on the wood wall right there, you could see it getting broke when I was dropping down. And actually the builds get fully dropped right after I get down. This guy tried launch padding, I couldn't actually see him, and I took a little bit of fall damage there, so I actually walked down here to this old loot. I boxed up in a second, and then I popped a little med kit. After this, I had 12 rockets, so I was doing really well with my RPG, but unfortunately, I didn't really see any good chances to use it. I got a little 31 tag on him, and then I see this guy down here. I actually got some really good shots on him. I cracked a shield, and I have no clue what he was doing. He tried launch padding with the mythic scar in my hands, and I got that free easy kill right there. As you can see right here, I'm walking over. I skipped it a little forward. I walked over to this guy's box. I just tried to get a couple tags in on him, but he was just playing in the box. I tried getting RPG in the wall. Unfortunately, I couldn't. So he continues to build, and he just kind of ran away a little bit. He just backed up into the house, I'm pretty sure. And then the guy all the way in the back, you can't really see him now, but he was on the blue house, tried launch padding. I tagged him a lot. I actually ended up cracking him before he landed. Unfortunately, I had to reload right here, so I couldn't get all the tags to finish. So I actually grappled over to him, as you'll see here in a second. I grappled over to his box before he could pop any shield. I took a little bit of fall damage, but that is okay, because I'll end up getting this kill down here. I RPG'd him so he couldn't pop any heals, so he had to build. Grappled over, instantly got in his box with the scar, and got that free kill. And then right here, I'm getting his loot. Really, there was nothing I needed, but I'm going up to try and hit this kid out of the air launch padding. Unfortunately, I did not hit very many shots, but then I get lasered from someone else. And I ended up having no shield after that person hit me, so I had to pop minis and then go down to my old builds and get a flopper down below where I killed that last guy, so I could get my HP back up, because I was not very comfortable sitting on this low of HP. So I went back down actually to this guy's box, got a flopper real quick, and healed up so I could get my HP back. So after I popped this flopper, I thought that was my wall, so I was trying to edit there, but unfortunately I shot my gun, which not a big deal. But I was just waiting to see what's in the storm. I was going to go for that big shield, but the storm would have done a high take of damage, and I didn't want to risk it. So I actually went back up the mountain here. It kind of glitched a little bit, but I got back up the mountain. I was kind of just hiding right here, seeing what everyone was doing. This guy to my right actually started building up. Fortunately, I could only get 137 damage tag on him. But then I grapplered up above them, as you'll see here in a second. You didn't get to see the grappler because I skipped it forward, but actually I grappled up there on the little high ground, and I got ahead of zone. And the last two people were fighting right there. I was spraying my gun. I ended up getting that kill right there, but the last guy died in the storm, unfortunately. I'm not sure how I didn't get any hits on the other guy to get that kill too, but that's not a big deal. I still won the game with 8 kills, and I'm happy with that. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that stopped by. Make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon. That would be much appreciated.